to live stream. I don't think. We'll see if this works. Don't you start with me, cat. Gonna see if this works. There we go. I am live officially. I don't know if anyone's gonna find me. That's okay. If not, maybe we'll get the opportunity to watch this back and you'll see me saying goodnight. I apologize for the technical difficulties. Usually I pop out like that, and it only takes an instant or so. Hey T, and everything comes back up. Today it popped out. It was doing that little pinwheeling thing, and then poof. It didn't actually make that sound, poof, but in essence there was a poof, and the live stream was no more. I think it's a bit of a sign. The live stream for me on my end didn't seem to be flowing that well. Things were being tugged in all kinds of different directions. And I never thought about finding a solution before. I always thought things would work out the way they're supposed to work out, that people will reach their own understandings with each other, their own conclusions with each other. But I don't think that is happening. So maybe I need a better way. I don't know. My cat has an opinion. My cat always has the opinion, and the opinion is always, you should feed me, you should pay attention to me, or let's see. All right, guys. All right, guys. Am I there? This is not my light. This is not my night to live stream. Let's see. Actually, I thought by taking the call that it would bring them up on the live stream and that I could talk to them as they were on the live stream, but it didn't work out that way. I apologize. No sound. How about now? There is sound. Sound is good. This is not my night. This is not my live streaming night. Sounds good, naughty me. You know, I was talking about I'm talking about live streams in general. I don't know what to do. I'm not very good at this. It's okay not being very good at this. Hey, Phoenix. Phoenix, how are you? You don't hear anything. Now I'm confused. Tip Up says you don't know. Awesome. Don't overthink anything. Cat Freegates. It's not so much overthinking. It's what can we do? What can we do for each other, and how can we arrange that? How can we make this a place where, I don't know. What can we do? Here's a question. What can I do better? How can I be a better live streamer? How can I serve our community better? I'm open for suggestions. I thought introducing the 3 gates might be helpful for all of us. Because it's it's never about anyone else. It's a mindfulness tool. What am I about to say? Is it true? Is it kind? Is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? Jay says, don't change a thing. Hey, Fruit Season, how are you? You know, I want everyone to feel heard and appreciated, and that I certainly do not have answers to everyone's problems, specifically mine. But maybe, you know, again, to bring back Ram Dass, maybe we could walk each other home, or maybe halfway there. You see, why are comments being timed out? You don't know my story ever, my friend. It said, I don't know. MK says, Rosie Ocean, I was about to say that I want to try to go to bed late, so I'm still awake for the next live. I will always sleep late. But with it being 5 hours later here, I was asleep for your last live. Skits says, smile, everyone. Thank you, Skits. Before I go to bed tonight, I'm going to listen to Skits' song again. I'm also going to watch Cat and Jack's YouTube short, which, guys, is a spiritual masterpiece and a work of art. Thank you for that, Skits. You know what? There's the answer. Skits nailed it. Smile, everyone. Let's smile. So the sound is in and out, I'm being told. All right. Please stop deleting messages. Okay? That was directed towards me. That was from Willow, directed towards me. Please don't. If something has been directed to someone specifically and they don't like it, that's one thing. But if it's directed towards me, Willow says, sounds great. I'm getting so many conflicting messages from everyone. Kat says, I left the room and came back. Someone else said that there was, my sound was going in and out as well. Skits says, thank you, Eric. I got the inspiration from you, brother. Thank you so much, Skits. So right now I'm feeling at a bit of a loss. I'm open for suggestions. Hey, Songahan. Hey, Shahai, my friend. How are you? Like done. I appreciate that. I'm only going to be live for a few more minutes. This is the second live stream of the night. Technical difficulties, but I think it was a divine intervention there, getting me out of a jam. Sniper says, Eric, the sound is 8 out of 10. Okay, I can work with that. Willow says, all good, Yogi. Thank you, Willow. Tip Up says, Kat, I have to say that you are an amazing editor. That's what you call skills. Absolutely. And you know what? That skill, with that message, done with such charm, good-naturedness, and absolute love, absolutely floored me. Kat says, I am really loving not reading chat today. I know that's not an option for you, Yogi. I used to try to read every single comment. That's no longer an option. But I try. Took says, we can hear you, Yogi. Awesome. Thank you. T says, I've got a 4 out of 10 on sound. I might need to get a new phone. We'll see. I wish I had put the ability to have someone pop up so I could see if I fixed the issue. Topup says, allow Yogi to be in control and let Yogi decide on the next measure. T says, Yogi, I'll just email you about the stuff I do. And what about me? Not on YouTube because people don't like it. All is good. Wasn't thinking about the chat. We're going to find a third option. You can always email me. Absolutely. 100%. But at the same time, this is an avenue to reach out. We just need to be careful what's being said. Unfortunately. Does this sound weird? Let me know if this sounds weird to you guys. No individual is less important than the entire chat. Meaning that every individual is the chat. If someone comes in here and they're feeling broken and they need to talk, got to give them priority. Right? Shahai says, how are you, Yogi? Shahai, I'm doing well, my friend. How are you? Shahai and Village Food give the best greetings of anyone on YouTube. It's amazing. Shahai says, you're looking so good. It's got to be an illusion. Phoenix says, amen, amen. Thank you, Phoenix. Will says, Phoenix, how are you? Semper says, well, that's not fixing a problem, that's hiding it. Agreed. We're going to find a way. You know, it's okay. Let's see. Jonathan says, I was in my feelings. I was just expressing my emotions to you. Jonathan, you can always express your emotions to me. Always. I told you that. There's not going to be any judgment here. Jonathan says, hello everyone in the chat. Let's see. Phoenix says, well, you're welcome to my channel anytime, any hour. Let me know. Nice. Thank you for that, Phoenix. Shahai says, love your smile. That's gonna make me smile just hearing you say that. Jonathan says, hello everyone in the chat. Jace waves at Jonathan. Rosie says, hi to Jonathan. So thank you guys. One, thank you for bearing with me as I stumble through. Thank you for being patient with me, being understanding. Just thank you for everything. Especially this week. You were the mooring to me being lost. Having that point of return. Phoenix says, love finds a way. We are all in this together. Thank you. Your positive messages are always such a help. Gives me a place to return to. Willis says, Squirrel Sniper, they don't like it when I show it. They don't like it when I hide it. Hey. Willow. Just remember you're talking to me. All right? Put your focus in this direction. I got you back. Will says, that's Fizz. We'll talk about this stream, my friend. We'll talk after this stream. Shahai says, thank you so much. Thank you, my friend. MK says, hey, I just noticed you changed your name. MK Fitness Shorts. Well, different channel, right? This is your my power of observation should be shocking to everyone right now. Shahai says, good information. Thank you. Jonathan says, I didn't want to come on, but it would not be right to do. Just listen to your heart, Jonathan. I think, man, the greatest advice that I could ever give one, and I'm not in the advice game. Maddie, my friend, how are you? The greatest advice I could give someone, spiritual or otherwise, relax. I love how Richard Bach said, in the end, everything's going to be okay. And if it's not okay, it's not the end. Maddie, it's nice to see you, my friend. Let's see. Phoenix says, Yogi, you're awesome sauce. Well, thank you for that. MK says, nah, man, Eric Yogi, you look awesome. When I heard how old you were, I was shocked. Yeah. Rumor has it that I'm going to be 60 in a week, less than a week. Stupid rumors. Hold on, guys. Guess who this is? I think that's an appetizer. Let me know if you can guess who that was. So how about we do some breath work? Take everything down a notch. Hey, Maddie, are you fishing tomorrow? And are you tying flies tomorrow? You, Willow. Always, Rosie says you look good, Yogi. Thank you. You're always free to talk. We do need to be careful about some things because of YouTube policy. And what T was that mushy pea colored orange? I don't know. I avert my eyes whenever the possibility of mushy peas come into the discussion. Shahai says, my new video uploaded? Please, absolutely. Hey, Shahai, do you want to drop a link for it? And we'll all go visit. I did take my supplement. Thank you, Kat. Thank you so much. Jay says, he sure did, Kat. Thank you for the backup. Fishing and fly tying in the evening. One of my all-time favorite things. Maddie tying flies and beaming as Chloe makes him laugh. As Chloe laughs. It's just a, man, beautiful moments sitting at that table. And I'm honored, privileged to be invited to hang out with those guys. It's good says, hey Frilly bro. It's good says MK sub bro. I will catch you on live tomorrow morning. Let's go, legend. We got some love from Shahai. So, yep, make sure you drop the link. So, Willow, you and I and everyone in the chat, we're figuring this out together. I think if we came to that conclusion, that we are all trying to figure this out together. We'll get by. We're going to do okay. Phoenix says, good night. Good night, my friend. I'm not going to be much longer. Shahai says, okay, thank you so much. You're welcome. Always feel free to drop any link for anything, guys. Jonathan says, I'm sorry to everyone. I'm very irresponsible. And I was just really one good people in my life. You have them. You have them, my friend. Jesus says, what did bro just say? Which bro? Me? You know what? I'll probably repeat myself. I often do. So it'll come around full circle. So I was talking about relaxing. Lots of ways to do it. One is practicing smiling. Anything that comes your way, practice smiling at it before you say anything. Sincere smile from the heart. Not a smirk, not a, I'm a little smartass type of smile, of which I've been told I often have on my face. MK says, definitely not over 50. Well, thank you. I appreciate hearing that. You should see me in the morning. You should see me before I put my makeup on. Is bro casting a spell on us? MK says, I would guess you're 45, Yogi. Wow. Thank you. It's a high compliment. I appreciate that. Jonathan says, I'm leaving because I don't want to tear up. It's okay to tear up. Those are healthy tears, Jonathan. You're surrounded by positive people. Everyone cares about you. You could literally share anything here. If you feel like crying, cry. You guys caught me the other day. Not my best look. Phoenix says, I was saying good night to Bumblebee. Oh, gotcha. Sepa says, to Willow, mixed messages here. MK says, good night to B. Good night, T. Yes, we can do breath work. We're going to close the breath work down. Jonathan says, that comment made me smile about the makeup. Then mission accomplished. Hey, our friend Shahai just dropped her link. I hope you guys can visit. I hope you go to her live stream and Village Food live stream. I got you up right now to play through. And then after the live stream, before I go to bed, I will watch it again. And this time being able to give a little more attention. Oh, wow. Let me get back here in the chat real quick. Congrats, Maddie, Chloe, a boy. Congratulations, guys. Maddie and Chloe, a boy. Maddie says, our baby is a boy, Mr. Yogi. We will be called Jordy. Beautiful name. Jordy Adair. Beautiful name. Big congratulations. Thank you. Jace, I missed that comment. Big congratulations. Prayers to you both. Prayer to all three of you. Thank you, Shahai. Rizzy says, love you, Yogi. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Bye, MK. Not going to sleep. Going to go wrestle and see if I'll go live tonight. Phoenix drops a link for Raven Investigates. Thank you. Live at 3 a.m. UK time. Which is 8, right? My time. Thank you, Phoenix. Sniper says, you said I don't need help, and then said I'm trying to get help. Just accept all our love, absolutely, and get the help you deserve. Sort yourself out. You're welcome, Shahai. Agreed, Sniper. So, all right, guys. Sniper sent some loves to No Frills. And Maddie says, thank you, Jace brother. Brizzy says, MK, go to my comment on your channel when you're done. Maddie says, thank you, Squirrel Sniper. And Mr. Yogi. You're welcome, Maddie. You are welcome. Phoenix says, congratulations. MK says, yeah, let the tears out. It's way worse to keep it suppressed. Absolutely. Skid says, congratulations, Philly bro. All right, so Willow says, sending love to all. And right back at you, Willow. Much love to all you guys. Have brought me warm, wonderful joy to my life, and I appreciate you all so very much. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. We're going to do some breath work. Jonathan says, good evening, everyone. I love you all for making me feel better about life. You know, if that was if I never made another penny on YouTube again, if I never did another live stream again, if this was the last day of my channel, that comment alone, Jonathan, would be enough. That's what we're shooting for. Phoenix says, Jonathan, sending prayers. Thank you, Phoenix. Jason sends some love. So let's do some breath work and wrap it up. Is anyone stuffed up? Rolly, you gonna go? I was just gonna do some breath work. After breath work. Awesome. Don't change a single thing. Thank you, Jace. I'm gonna have to be in conference with a couple people. Jace, Toy Pups, of course. Wouldn't mind talking to Cat and Jack, but I always want to talk to Cat and Jack. Willis says, Jason, I want to change a lot about me. Yep, we can do Breath of Fire tomorrow for sure. Tonight, if no one's stuffed up, we're going to breathe in through both noses, both nostrils. And then we are going to exhale through the left thumb. Breathing in for 4, exhaling through the left for a count of 8. Using that Ujjayi breath. Sniper says, hopefully carving tomorrow around 7 a.m. Eric, my time. Oh, awesome, Sniper. I'm going to be on the lookout for that. As a matter of fact, Sniper. With exclamation points. Willow is ready. If anyone else would like to participate, this is a wonderful sleep hygiene breath to help relax, de-escalate any situation, to reduce anxiety, stress. We breathe in using that Ujjayi breath, the ha sound, for a count of 4. There's a pause. Don't need to count the pause, we just notice it. We exhale, but we're going to bring our thumb up to the right side. Gently block it off, not squeezing, not shoving, not pushing. Gently, and exhaling for 8. Hey, runner boy. James Murphy says bald. I love people's power of observation. Let's see. Frillo, I'd love to try and help you find the best seal. Thank you, Jace. Hey, Oliver, how are you? Skid says, I'm in. Great. Phoenix is ready. Jace waves at Oliver. All right, so here we go, guys. Close your eyes. Relax. It might be hard to relax right now. Been a lot of talking. Might have been a stressful day for you. Now we're going to let all that go. We'll let it go now by bringing our attention to the nose and noticing that we're breathing in. That's it. Notice the feeling of air as it passes in, the stillness in between each breath, and then notice the exhalation. Breathing in, breathing out. We're going to introduce the 4, the pause, and then breathing out for 8. Thumb against the right nostril, breathing out exclusively through the left. So we're going to breathe in for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the left for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, left side for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathing in 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last breath for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and relax. Let go of the breath completely. Put your focus on the heart center just for a moment. Tune into the heartbeat, knowing that each and every gift of the heartbeat is given to you. It's not requested, it's not asked for, not something that we need to even focus on for it to happen. And that is how life is supposed to be. Gifted to you. Everything flowing. Relax and allow. When you're ready, open your eyes. I will see you in the chat. We're going to say goodnight. Hey, Jason. Nice to see you, my friend. I agree, Sniper. That was better. That was funnier. Nice to have you back, Jason. Willis says, expect Bell this thing at work. Good, my friend. Sorry about that. Thanks for the breath work. I was so stressed about the chat and everything, my friend. But I'm okay, and thank you so much, Yogi. I really needed that. You are welcome. Hey, Willow, don't allow the chat to stress you out. We will always work everything out, no matter what it is. Thank you, Phoenix. No matter what it is, we will work everything out. I promise you. Skid says, thank you, brother. Namaste. Namaste to you. Oh, Willow, it's not a matter of liking you. It's not a matter of disliking you. It's just that people are concerned about you. Maddie says, much love from Scotland, Mr. Yogi, sir. Thank you so much. Congratulations to you guys. Man, I'm just thinking of how much love the baby boy is going to receive from both of you all. Man, and I think about how much love when he hears Chloe laugh, it's gonna be amazing. Hey, Alex Xavier, it's a pretty awesome name. Says, yo, concerned about who? We're concerned about everyone. It's Alexander says, who are you? I am just a yogi. Occasionally doing burpees in my basement. Or doing a few burpees in my basement. Runnerboy wants to know Yoda's opinion on oranges. It's a good question. Rilla very cleverly says, is there a wrong answer, Runnerboy? According to Runnerboy, there is a wrong answer. Let's see. Phoenix says, Alexander, welcome. You are in a place of peace, harmony, and talking about things that matter to you. Absolutely. Thank you for that warm welcome, Phoenix. Manny says, thank you, sir. You are so welcome, my friend. Runner Boy says, yes, there is a wrong answer, so answer correctly. I love oranges. Phoenix is now endeared herself to Runner Boy. Let's see. Maddie says, Chloe's laugh is contagious, sir. She's always happy. It's one of my favorite things. I mentioned this last week. There she is. Chloe says, I dropped a like for you, Yogi. Hope you're having a lovely evening. Thank you, Chloe. I mentioned that last week. The two things is hearing Chloe laugh and watching Maddie literally beam with love when he listens to the laughter. Willow says, yes, I just don't think when I tip a thing, ADHD, so I take medication, keeps me focused, and I just don't focus, so when we'll wean off of it, I can't focus and just say yes, and just yes. Alexander Greer says, like the name, bro, Alex Xavier, the phone collector, that is an awesome name. Phoenix says, hey, Runner Boy, how are you? Alex Xavier says, like that. Appreciate it. Hey, Sue. Sue waves at Yoda. Alexander says, shout out to Phoenix. Phoenix deserves all the shout outs. Alexander says, is your real name Yogi? Or you go by that because Yogi Bear? I do like Yogi Bear. My real name's Eric. But I go by that because I practice yoga. Oranges versus peaches. Man, I'm not going to make any friends with Runaway when I say that I prefer peaches. I think oranges are better for you, but I like peaches better. Chloe says, laugh. I can't help but laugh sometimes. He certainly makes you laugh. Runaway says, Phoenix, your answer was accepted and noted. Yogi, I had to know if there was that answer or not. That made me laugh. Runaway says, yes, Yoda, that was the correct answer. I will not have to write your name in my book. You don't want to go in his book. I believe I'm in his book. Chloe read that. Phoenix says there's nothing like biting into an orange, peach or plum, piece of bubblegum. No peach, no plum, no piece of bubblegum, no piece of supersonic. My favorite apples, 2 apples a day. I eat a lot of bananas, but I eat more bananas than anything, but I can't even say I'm a huge banana fan. Just a good source of calories. Hey Sandesh, how are you, my friend? Hi Yogi. It's your best friend Sandesh here. How's things on the West Coast, my friend? Drinking the good coffee. Rolla says, cat or dog? Runaway. Question for you. Chloe says, yeah, I laugh at myself sometimes too. Find myself somewhat amusing. Me too. I'm constantly laughing at myself. There is a wrong answer. Chloe says, hey to Sue. All right, guys. Hey, thank you, Alexandra. I appreciate that. Sampa says, Runaway, blood orange or orange? I'm going to go with orange. Nectarines are awesome. Plums are good. As for berries, gotta go blueberries, guys, every time. I do like blackberries quite a bit. Sandesh says, this return from office. All office work done and dusted for the week. Awesome. Enjoy your weekend, Sandesh. Phoenix says, nectarines are delicious. Yep. Skid says, processed or mushy peas. Is there a wrong answer? Flo says, yes, Runaway, dogs all the way. Hey, did you hear that? My cat just took exception with that comment. Sue says, you'll have to check out the video I did of Jace again. Couldn't help myself. I will check it out. Maddie, thank you so much, my friend. Nectarines, much love, sir. I will buy some nectarines. 1 second, guys. Skid says blueberry is one of my favorites too. Alexander says, you in Arizona? I'm on the East Coast, state of Maryland. Dogs are better. Villa says, bye Yogi, see you tomorrow at 5 a.m. live stream, my friend. Yep, Breath of Fire. Villa says, oops, sorry Yogi Cat. She ran off. She did not like that comment at all. Toy Pups says, hey Toy Pups. No frills, no mercy. Sandesh says, Yogi, I have a deep question for you. What is the meaning of life according to you? We take birth, run behind money, establish relationships, and leave everything here when we leave. It's a good question. Be careful how I answer that. I think You know, I talk about Dharma, and Dharma literally means purpose. The purpose of life, why we are here in this particular life, I think, is to wake up for the life that we are missing. We're missing life. We are missing the life of, according to A Course in Miracles, according to other mystical traditions, heaven is already here right now. We don't need anything to attain it. It's not an attainment. We don't arrive there. We wake up to it. Purpose of life is to wake up to who we truly are. The only way we can do that is by being fully present to this moment. Right now, and it's always now. Purpose of life is to wake up, I think, is what I would say. And when we do, everything falls into place. Hey, Parker. Alexander says that he's white. The Smurfberries were the staple diet of the Blue Hats, but in the original comics, the primary consumed leaves of the sarsaparilla plant. I didn't know that. Toy Pup says, we appreciate you so much for supporting the yogi. Definitely. Definitely. Much appreciated, guys. Skid says, of course, there's a wrong answer. If you have process, then you're you're wrong. Then I'm wrong. But then if I eat them all mushed up, that feels wrong too. I'm at a loss here, Skits. Danny says, I think cats are better. I gotta go with cats only because I have cats right now. The correct answer, there is a correct answer, and the correct answer is both. Will says, sorry, Toy Pups wasn't in a good place. I emailed Yogi after that happened. All good, my friend. All right, hey, Bushka. Bushka says, hi, Yogi. Verna Boy says, I am true. This is true. Verna Boy is truly Eric McCarty. No E. No N. Let's see. Alexander says, new person in the chat. Man, well, welcome, Alexander. Much appreciated. Sindish says, thanks, Eric. I like your answer. Thank you, Sindish. Always appreciate our conversations. Alexander says, let's do a 24-hour live stream, bro. And I wear glasses, too. The last thing I did anything 24 hours was a 24-hour race. I think my last one was 2019. Might have gotten 80 miles or something. Guinea pig or rabbit? I'm going to go with a rabbit. But again, the correct answer is both. Here's the correct answer. Whichever one brings you the greatest joy. Man, Chloe throws the hard question at me. Olives or mushy peas? Man. This might surprise you, Chloe. Even though I would end up probably being sick, I'm going to go with an olive. I'm going to go with olives. I cannot bring myself something pre-mushed. I got to do my own mushing, guys. Maddie says, have to say goodnight, sir. I'm going to say goodnight too, my friend. And chat after a minute here. Take care, everyone. You too, Maddie. Thanks so much. Looking forward to hanging out with you tomorrow. Chat says the chat moves too fast for me to even take control. Me too. Good says I will let you off this time, Eric. Brother, much love, friend. Thanks for the wonderful stream. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the wonderful gift today. Toy Pup says, love you. We love you too. Chloe says, thought I'd give you the real question. Yeah, you didn't hold anything back on that one. MK is laughing. Phil says, well done. Yes, but yes, both are it too. Definitely yes. Toy Pup says, I'm sorry, Willow. Sniper says, don't mention mushed olives. Oh, man. Sniper took it to a whole nother level. Do you know Anthony Chobert from Ridgewood, New Jersey? He's a YouTuber. I don't. Do you recommend him? Skit says, not olives over mushy peas. I'm unsubscribing. I had to do it, Skits. Runner Boy says, Skits, what Eric? Me, Eric, or Yogi Eric? You know, realize I've never asked Runner Boy his actual name. Not that I'm going to. Runner Boy says, Yogi question, should I, would I, or could? Could. Definitely could. Alright. Have you heard of Gucci Gang? Nope. The list of things that I haven't heard of and the people I don't know is endless. Alright. I gotta wrap things up, guys. I will see everyone tomorrow, 5 a.m. We're gonna do the Breath of Fire. Eric Point says, wait, Runner Boy's real name, Eric, this will blow my mind. I don't think it is. Yes, I don't think it is. You, man. Runner Boy is king of the subtle humor. Bye, Alexander. Sendish says, I want to have a disciplined routine like our yogi. I wake up at 9:30, 9:45, sleep around 11:30 or 12. Any tips? Just turn off my alarm and go to sleep again. Have something to wake up for. Have a practice. Wake up and do breath work. Meditate. Get some sunlight. But just do one of those things at first. Wake up and do your breath work. And then if you want to go back to bed, go back to bed. After a week, 2 weeks, a month, wake up, do breath work, and meditate. And if you feel like going to bed afterwards, go back to bed. And then just keep working on that. Thank you, Eric LaPointe. Yep, Breath of Fire, Willow. I've heard of the Prince Albert crew. I have not. Eric LaPointe says, holy shit. What are we holy shitting about? I don't think it's Eric. Anything could be if you believe it. I don't believe it, though. Thank you, Alexander. I appreciate that. Clay says, good night, Yogi. We'll catch you tomorrow. Have a best evening. Take care of yourself. You too, my friend. Good night, chat. Eric says, damn, Runner Boy, you got me. You beam me out at. Thugs. Agreed. Eric, me, Yogi, Eric are 3 Erics. At least 2. All right. Guys, I'm going to see everyone tomorrow. Thank you, guys. The legendary Eric crew. All right. You're in the club. Actually, Eric LaPointe and I can find out. You got to know, do you know the official Eric handshake? If you don't know the handshake, you're not officially an Eric. And do you know the code word? There's going to be a test. Tomorrow's live stream, we're going to have a test. All right, guys, I got to go. Thank you.